Acting like you don't care, even when deep down you do, is a common emotional strategy used to maintain control, self-respect, or protect oneself from vulnerability. Whether in relationships, friendships, or everyday interactions, this approach can help create a buffer against hurt or disappointment. However, the balance between pretending not to care and actually controlling one's emotions is delicate, and the choice to act indifferent can have far-reaching effects on your mental well-being and interpersonal dynamics. People often use this tactic in situations where showing too much emotion could lead to feeling exposed. For instance, in romantic relationships, showing excessive interest too early can sometimes make a person feel vulnerable or appear overly eager. To counteract this fear of vulnerability, they might choose to act aloof, suppressing their true feelings. This approach is common in social media interactions as well, where people curate an image of being unaffected by others' opinions or actions. The pressure to seem unbothered is often high, even when internally, someone might be deeply hurt or invested. Pretending not to care, even when you do, often stems from the desire to protect oneself. The notion of self-preservation, both emotionally and mentally, is a natural human instinct. If you reveal too much emotion, it's possible that others may take advantage of your openness or perceive it as a weakness. This leads to the protective mechanism of feigned indifference. When you act like you don't care, you send a signal that you're self-reliant, strong, and unfazed by external circumstances. This perception of strength can be crucial, especially in situations where power dynamics are at play, such as workplace interactions or competitive environments. However, while acting indifferent can give you a temporary sense of control, it can also be emotionally exhausting. Continually suppressing your true feelings requires significant mental energy. It might lead to a disconnect between your outward behavior and inner emotions, creating tension and even anxiety over time. This tension arises because humans are naturally expressive beings. When we deny our own emotions, we create an internal conflict. Eventually, this suppressed emotion may surface in unintended ways, such as anger, frustration, or passive-aggressive behavior. Moreover, pretending not to care can confuse the people around you. In close relationships, whether romantic or platonic, communication is key to building trust and understanding. If you consistently act like you don't care, the other person may begin to doubt your genuine interest or affection for them. This can lead to misunderstandings, emotional distance, and even the eventual breakdown of the relationship. By not expressing your true feelings, you risk alienating those who might otherwise support and appreciate you. In some cases, people act indifferent because they fear rejection or failure. For example, someone may not pursue a new job opportunity or romantic relationship with their full effort, instead choosing to act indifferent as a way to protect themselves from the potential of failure. If they don't seem to care, they reason, then the rejection won't sting as much. However, this mindset can be limiting. By not fully engaging, they miss out on potential opportunities for growth, connection, or success. The fear of vulnerability and rejection often stands in the way of reaching out for what they truly want. The concept of acting like you don't care, while common, is often misunderstood as a sign of strength. In reality, true strength comes from emotional maturity, acknowledging your feelings but not letting them overwhelm you. It's okay to care deeply about things, and it's okay to express that care when necessary. Emotional suppression, especially over long periods, can lead to burnout, frustration, or a diminished sense of self-worth. That said, There are moments when maintaining a sense of emotional detachment can be beneficial. In situations where you are dealing with toxic individuals, manipulation, or highly stressful environments, appearing indifferent can protect you from emotional harm. By not letting others see how much they affect you, you avoid giving them power over your emotions. In these contexts, acting like you don't care becomes a form of emotional self-defense. The key, however, is to ensure that the strategy is used sparingly and not as a blanket approach to all interactions. There's also a social expectation, particularly in modern culture, to seem unbothered. People are often encouraged to play it cool, not to appear too eager, whether it's in romantic dating culture, social media, or even professional environments. This expectation can create a pressure to underplay emotions, as being seen as too emotional can be perceived as undesirable or weak. However, this societal norm can make genuine connection harder to achieve. When everyone is pretending not to care, authentic interactions become rare, and superficiality dominates many social dynamics. In sum, acting like you don't care even when you do can be a useful short-term strategy, particularly in situations where emotional self-preservation is necessary. It provides a buffer, preventing immediate hurt or rejection. However, over time, this approach can become damaging, leading to emotional suppression, misunderstandings, and lost opportunities. It's crucial to strike a balance between protecting yourself and remaining emotionally available to the people and opportunities that truly matter. Emotional strength is not about pretending to be unbothered. It's about understanding your feelings, controlling your responses, and being brave enough to express vulnerability when needed.